Hi, everybody. You guys, I'm excited about Fix My Crown. I'm excited about Fix My Crown. Today we're going to talk about the Sleeping Queen, y'all. Y'all, this is my first time using these using this thing. So hold on one second on the full screen. Okay. So I can see you guys. All right. So today we're going to talk about the Sleeping Queen, you guys. Oh, 1 second. Okay. We're going to talk about the Sleeping Queen. I'm getting my notes up here. I thank you guys for coming in and being patient with me today. In the next few days, we are going to help you gain the courage to walk in your purpose, to put on your crowns, and to become who you're supposed to become unapologetically. Unapologetically. And I'm so excited to be the one to empower you to become the person that you need to become, to at least ignite your fire, to say, wait a minute, I think I'm sleeping on myself. I think I'm not giving my all. Something is causing me to settle, and I don't want to settle anymore. I'm ready to wake up and become the woman that I was created to be. And so today I want to help you do that. And so for the next 3 days, we are going to identify why you are sleeping on yourself. And then we're going to help you to awaken. I'm going to give you tools to awaken your inner queen, to give you the courage to, after we remove some stuff, the rubbish that causes you to settle, I'm going to encourage you to pick your crown back up and put it on. And then teach you how to walk with your crown on with confidence. We do not have to dummy ourselves down. We don't have to take the back seat. We are not second class citizens. We were not made to settle. We were made to soar. We were made to be women, powerful women. And we're going to talk about that today. So today I'm going to kind of stick with my notes because y'all know me. If y'all watch me, y'all know I can go there and be some everywhere. And so today, if this is your first time on one of my lives, put it in the comments. Let me know if you are this is your first time here. So let me know. And I am, while we're doing that, I'm so excited, you guys. I just want to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. Okay. So let me know. And I want my notes. I'm trying to see if I can get them to where they're not covering everything. Okay, here we go. All right. Because all of us are queens and all of us were designed to be powerful. And just because you're not walking in it today doesn't mean you're not designed to be a queen. Just because you don't really know who you are doesn't take away from your value. It doesn't take away from your worth. It doesn't take away from your purpose. Okay. And so today we're going to wake up. I want you to say to yourself, wake up, queen. Wake up. It's time to wake up. You know how you push kids and be like, get up. Come on. It's time to go. I need you to say to yourself, wake up. Wake up. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to get up. It's time for me to get up from here. I've been sitting too long. I've been asleep too long. I've allowed some things to cause me to fall asleep and be unconscious to who I am. But today I'm waking up. I'm intentionally waking up. I'm intentionally becoming the person I am supposed to be. I'm intentionally going to put on my crown. I'm intentionally going to deal with the rubbish that caused me to sit my crown down or to become unaware that I'm even supposed to wear a crown. There are too many people, too many women in this world today who don't know their worth. And this is the sad part. There's a lot of women who are scared to acknowledge that they are queens. I don't want to be too arrogant. I don't want to be too this. I don't want to be too that. I don't want to be too this. And it's like, sweetheart, there's nothing wrong with you being confident about who God called you to be. A lot of times you're scared what people are going to say if I walk with my head held high and embrace my purpose, what is somebody else going to think? And we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about today how women dummy themselves down to fit in places. We're not dummying ourselves down no more. We're becoming who God created us to be, right? So I want you to know that all women are queens, and not knowing who you are does not make you any less a queen. It just means you are an unconscious queen. You are a sleeping queen. Okay? Or you may know you're a queen, you just don't know how to get up and be. You don't know how to walk in your power. But today we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss how you've been robbed of your queen consciousness. Women have been conditioned to devalue ourselves. We also have been conditioned to devalue other women, other queens. We judge ourselves. We compare ourselves to other people. We're constantly comparing ourselves to other people. I'm not a Coca-Cola bottle shape. I don't have a degree. I don't make this much money. I don't have this and I don't do that. So therefore, I must not be a queen. It doesn't make you any less of a queen because you're not like the next queen. How many of you know that you have your own fingerprint? Your own fingerprint into this world. Your uniqueness is what makes you so valuable. You may be like somebody, but your uniqueness is what makes you valuable. It's what makes you vibrant. It's what makes you who you are. And the sooner we can embrace that with our flaws, because queens are perfectly flawed. We're perfectly flawed. And a lot of people use their flaws and they give into their flaws. It's like, I can't do this and I can't do that. I got this issue. I got this issue. Somebody labeled you and you're living up to the label. I remember growing up, I grew up in school, and and today they don't say today. I mean, back then, but today they say, "Oh, this child is ADHD," or "This child is ADD," and I hear kids say, "Oh, I'm ADD." Well, sweetie, that's not a bad thing. You're just a little hyper. But the truth is, you're super creative. Did somebody tell you that? Did somebody tell you that ADD is not that bad? And when we learn to control and we learn to find solutions to our weaknesses, and that we really work on stuff. And the good part about it is that, I was told and I believe that God's strength is made perfect in our weakness. So we have that support of our creator. And the things that we're weak, it just means I have to continue to stay in a relationship with him so I can continue to flow, even with my flaws. I serve such a good creator who use our flaws in our favor. Come on, somebody. He'll use our flaws in our favor. So there's no reason why we should not be walking in our purpose. Queens were created to be in dominion. We were created powerful beings. You were created to be powerful. You were created to rule. You were created to take dominion and be fruitful and multiply. And I'm going to prove it to you, because the Bible says that God said, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness. In our image and in our likeness. He's powerful. We may not be as powerful as he is, but he said in our image and in our likeness. Okay? He said so they may rule over the fish. So he gave us rule. So why are you dummying yourself down? We should not do that. Why are you sleeping on who you are? He said he gave us rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and the livestock and all the wild animals, over all the creatures that move along the ground. But he also says, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female. He didn't make us inferior. He said male and female, he created them. Listen to this, y'all. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful, and increase in number. But he also said, fill the earth and subdue it. Queen. He said, rule over the fish and the birds and the sky and all that. But he said, fill the earth and subdue it. Too many of us or taking a back seat to our purpose, feeling like we are inferior, dumbing ourselves down, have this need to be needed, this need to be, we're chasing people's love, begging for love, and we don't have to. We really, something inside of us is screaming to come out. Like, I want to be that. I can't see it. I can't see myself as that. Somebody forgot to tell me I was worthy. And this is why it's important for you to know who you are. And even if nobody told you, even if you grew up in a dysfunctional family, even if you didn't get the emotional support that you needed, even if daddy walked away or mommy walked away or whatever, we still have the resources to empower us to get up and be who we were created to be. So that thing that you used to dream about, that thing that you used to, oh my God, like, I'm gonna be this when I grow up, or I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. You can become it, right? Okay. Most women are living their lives deceived and they're out of sync. When God said women are to multiply and subdue territory, He did not create weak women. He gave us dominion and power. He gave us dominion power. If you stick with me, I'm going to tell you why we feel so weak, why so many women feel so weak, so many women feel inferior. We may have weak moments, but we are not weak. And even in our feelings of weakness, we have a remedy. We know that our strength can come from a higher source. Women are not, and let me say this too. Let me just get off my notes real quick. The reason why women have come to a place, so many women, this earth is filled with so many women who have come to a place where they are sleeping on their purpose, is because they were not loved properly from the beginning. You have a lot of women born into broken homes or born into dysfunctional homes, or their dad wasn't there or mom wasn't there, or people were working so hard that they didn't give them attention, or they were over criticized, or they were compared to somebody. So they were born into this dysfunctional norm of emotional abuse or emotional abandonment or betrayal from our parents, from daddy. Because in order for a woman to receive the love she needs the love, the to be loved properly from her father. And of course her mother, but her father. And I have to say, our men, and not down in our men, but for the majority, you have too many women born to broken homes. You have too many women begging daddy to show up. So when we have our women begging for our fathers instead of our fathers embracing our daughters so that we can become and we can get the affirmations of our father and they're pouring love into us, we are seeking out our fathers. So what happens? What happened, Queen, when you was raised seeking the love of your father, chasing the love of your father? Or not knowing who you are because people might, maybe mama didn't have it in her to pour into you what she didn't have. Maybe mom worked too hard, she worked in so many jobs, so mom didn't give you the emotional support that you needed, or whatever it was. Maybe she was too hard on you, maybe whatever it is. You've come to a place where I don't know my value and I don't know my worth. Daddy wasn't there, or when he was there, daddy may have been cheating. Daddy could have been there and given all everything, but something you missed. Not, and for the majority of us women raised in broken homes has caused us to abandon our crown because our worth is now tied up into stuff that we think and the stuff that don't matter. So being raised in broken homes, not knowing your worth, is causing you to settle, right? It's caused our women to lack self-awareness. They have put on this false identity. False identity is developed through fear. The fear of not being loved, the fear of not being enough, the fear of being abandoned, the fear that I can't do this and I can't do that. Fear filters causing us to see other people greater than ourselves, causing us to hate on other women, causing us to judge ourselves, compare ourselves, criticize ourselves. So when you're judging you, you're criticizing you, you invite other people to do the same. Some women have abandoned their crown and they're controlling. They're controlling women, women who manipulate and lie and deceive to get what she wants, because I don't believe if I come with the truth of who I am, because I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. I have to use these things to keep somebody in my life or to get where I want to go. So I now have to manipulate and control, maybe because I saw it. Maybe mama was a manipulator. Maybe daddy was a manipulator. It is my dysfunctional norm to be a manipulator. I don't know. All I know is this is where I'm at, and this is what I use to get what I want. Then we have our sleeping queens who hate on other women. They hate on another woman. They're so discouraged that they can't and don't have the capability, so they don't believe they have the ability to get up and be and become and evolve, so they hate on the women who do. When all they have to do is sit down and make up their mind, they're going to do the work. So they lack self-awareness. They lack a sense of identity because their identity is under false pretenses, right? Self-awareness is essentially getting to know yourself. If you lack self-awareness, you may feel unsure of your identity, listen, and try to reconcile it with labels that other people placed on you. You know that time where mom said that you don't ever do nothing right. Stupid. Why are you so stupid? Or maybe somebody constantly compared you to other people. God, why can't you get those grades right like Sally? Why did I even have you? Y'all kids are gonna be the death of me. I hate it. Your daddy, where's your daddy at now? Reminding you that you are a fatherless child. And so you grow up, or you're ADD, like I said in the beginning. Oh, did you know that you was low and you can't do that? That you don't think the way the other kids think, so you can't do that. Albert Einstein was considered autistic or whatever problem he had going on, but yet he was the smartest man, was he not? So we are allowing these labels to keep us stuck in a place that causes us to abandon our purpose. It causes us to settle in unproductive situations because we can't see ourselves where it is we need to see ourselves. We can't see the vision that our Creator has for us. We don't even have a vision. Some queens don't. A sleeping queen. Some of you do. Some of you don't. Some of you have a vision and it looks so far away when it's right there in your hands. Because you continue to live under the lies you were told growing up. It's been embedded into your subconscious mind. And when you try to leap or do something, that lie comes back up. Remember when mama used to call you stupid? You can't do that. So you abandon your crown. And for some of you, you choose to just stay asleep. I'm not gonna try it because I don't want nobody to think that I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna just sit, waste my time, waste my purpose, waste my resources because I can't see it or I'm too scared to move. I know I have everything I need. What they gonna think though? Y'all, I'm not saying nothing for most part of this that I haven't walked through myself. So scared to get up and move, would think about it. Is there anybody on here that would think about stuff like, man, I wish I could do this. Man, I wish I could do that. Or you had it. I got these tools in my hand and I'm scared to move because I don't know what Sally gonna think. And I don't want Sally to think I'm trying to do what she's doing when there's billions of people in this world and there's enough of us to service them all. Right? But we dummy ourselves down to fit in. We're too scared to move forward. We're scared to knock on certain doors. Scared. I'm scared. So I'm sleeping on my crown. Some people feel like they're copying other people's identities. I'm going to tell y'all this. When I first start healing, I want to tell y'all something. When I first start healing, my mentors, my leaders, I would look at them and I was like, okay, that's what healed looks like. That's what healed looks like. And sometimes, hey, if I had to start out trying to, okay, I'm going to try red lipstick until I found my identity. And the more I submitted to my healing journey, and the more I choose to release the rubbish from my past, I could see myself, my authentic self, my authentic self. And I rested in it. And I'm still seeing stuff about me that I didn't know. But I gave myself permission to search it out. I gave myself permission to search it out, Queen. I gave myself permission to wake up. Some of you guys, while you looking this, if ain't nobody around, you say, wake up. Come on, Queen, wake up. It's time to wake up. You've been sleeping too long. Put into the comments, wake up. It's time to wake up. Okay? Until you discover your own identity. Hey, start finding people you admire. Don't hate on them. Put your pride aside and say, okay, I like the way she wear her hair. I like the way she wear her shirt. I'm about her size. I've been sleeping on my outfits. I don't even go shopping for myself. Maybe if I can start here. Maybe if I could just wake up. Start waking yourself up. It's time to get up. Get up. It's time to get up. So I want y'all to look at the attributes of an unconscious queen. So listen, while you're hearing these, I want you to write down or take note of which one of these apply to you. Which one of these apply to you? Which attributes? I'm a sleeping queen. Which of these things apply to me? Because that's the only way that you're going to address them. Okay? And listen, this is not an attack. I'm coming because I'm coming hard. Because I'm here to wake you up. It's like that alarm clock. Get up. Come on. It's time to get up. Let's go. You've been sleeping too long. Come on. Some of y'all got more years behind you than you got in front of you. Your children are waiting on you. They tired of seeing you laying around in the unproductive situations, working that same job. And you know you have the qualities to get up and get a promotion. You know you have the qualities to get up and start your own thing. We're in the middle of COVID. Online is booming. And you got so much talent and you're sleeping on it. Because you looking on Facebook and Sally started her business and, oh my God, I can't, because Sally, go get up and start your business. Wake up. It's time to wake up. All right? So let me tell you, a sleeping queen lives out of her emotional realm. She lives out of her emotions. She doesn't discipline her emotions. She doesn't manage her emotions. She lives out of her emotions. She's controlled by her fears. She lives in her comfort zone. Her comfort zone is good to her. Okay, I'm comfortable here. I'm okay. So she lacks discipline in her emotions. And it's really because she never got a handle on her emotions. She hasn't been able to deal with her emotions. She's been through too much. She's overwhelmed. And from that place, I operate because I don't know how. Somebody hurts me, I regress. I get angry. I lash out. So a sleeping queen operates out of her emotion. She lacks discipline in that area. Sleeping queens don't set boundaries. They let people walk all over them. They're scared to speak up. But also, on the other hand, some sleeping queens on the opposite side, they walk over boundaries. They disrespect boundaries. They're controlling. They don't care about your boundaries. You have some sleeping queens, you say, call before you come, and they knocking on your door. And the one who doesn't have boundaries say, okay, come in. And her and hubby was trying to enjoy themselves, and now hubby mad at the queen, at the sleeping queen, because she don't know how to say no. Look, baby, I told you got to call before you come. I'm telling y'all now, knock on my door and didn't call. If it ain't for one of them, I ain't accepting it. I'm telling you, you just have to learn how to set boundaries, right? Okay. She has no plan, no vision, and no goals for her life. She is winging it. A sleeping queen wings it. That's exactly what she does. She's winging it. I'm winging it. I'm waking up. I know I go to work every day. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the chicken and help the kids with homework. And that's it. Oh, Sally, you want to play soccer? Okay, well, now we're playing soccer. But you have no true vision. You're not doing your vision board. Matter of fact, you don't have a vision so much as so you get discouraged because I don't know where I'm going. I don't know my purpose. I just don't know because you haven't sat down. A sleeping queen doesn't sit down and take the time to do the work. Even if you don't know your purpose, what is it that I want 2021 to look like for me? And it's not too late. I don't care how much of April it is. It's not too late for you to sit down, get your pencil and pad out and say, okay, it's 2021. It's April. I got these many months left. I got these many months left. Let me get out my vision board. Let me get out my notebook and write my goals down. What is it that I really want to do to finish this year? Matter of fact, what do I want to do in the next few years of my life? Where I want to be at 45? Where is it? Do I want to own a house? Do I already own a house? Is my kids going to be grown and leave the nest? Or who's going to college? Where do I need to be? Where does my family need to be? Sit down and write your vision. A sleeping queen don't have a vision. A sleeping queen doesn't write down goals. A sleeping queen does not trust people. She don't trust to save her life. She don't trust when people come to her with something. She second guesses people's motives all the time. But let me tell you something. A sleeping queen also is not trustworthy. She's not a trustworthy person. And that's why she don't trust. And she's not to be trusted because she's angry. She's bitter. She can't stop rehearsing the past. So you cannot be trusted. A sleeping queen has too much pride to seek direction. A sleeping queen, I'm sorry, I'm answering something real quick. A sleeping queen does not seek direction. I got too much pride to seek direction. I can't seek direction. I don't know how to seek direction. Okay, so I'm sorry, let me turn this on, you guys. So a sleeping queen does not seek direction. She can't because I'm too scared of what somebody gonna think about me. I know everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Sleeping queens who can't seek direction, you crash and burn a lot. Because when you seek direction, you get answers. It's like having a GPS. You pick up your GPS, get your mentors, get coaches, get somebody who know you are. This is where I want to go. Okay, let me show you how to get there. Oh no, you got to turn down 10 wrong streets, bump your head, fall into a ditch because you got too much pride to get some direction. She compares herself to other women. A sleeping queen is always looking at another woman, another queen, comparing herself. Some women, it causes them to compete, so you become very competitive. Oh, she got on blue today? Oh, watch me put blue, green, yellow, and red. I got the And then some people look at them and say, oh my God, look at her. I got to sit down because I'm not her. I'm just going back and forth, so I got to do a whole big list. She's easily intimidated. Somebody roars at her, it makes her draw into a shell. Y'all, and like I said, this the next one says she hates on other women, and she takes pride in pulling another woman down. Listen, if I'm talking to you and you take pride into pulling other women down, we need to address that. And listen, you know if you take pride, you know if you the gossip, you know if you calling other people on the phone, telling other folks about somebody so that they can look bad, so that you can look good. People do it when they're hurting. People do it when wounds are taken over. It happens. It happens. So if you know you're that person, today I want you to say, wake up, queen. Today is the last day I pull another woman down. Today is the last day. I'm not like that anymore. Today, I'm changing that behavior today. I'm not going to be easily intimidated today. I'm not going to compare myself to other people as of today. I'm going to look in the mirror and stay there until I get right with me. Because I bring something to the table. I bring something to the table. I'm going to tell y'all just don't understand how your unique self is an amazing self. That little thing you think is nothing can change somebody's whole existence. I'm telling you, a sleeping queen wastes money. They waste money in trying to create a physical image. She makes up her face trying to hide her pain. Now, let me say this. I love makeup. I don't wear a lot because I'm a light makeup person. Can y'all tell? I'm real kind of natural. I ain't got a problem with the red lipstick and the colors. But when you are masking your pain, come on, listen, I had a client, you guys. I'm so proud of her. Oh, God, I'm so proud of her. She started out, oh my God. I'm like, baby, I mean, your skin is your biggest organ. Where's all that makeup going down into your skin? I mean, mask it. But I knew the day I saw her, she was high pain. I knew she was beautiful. Didn't even need the makeup. I mean, she walked into a room and you can't help but to recognize that. Okay? And was good with it. But listen to this. Once she began to heal and she began to deal with those issues, those daddy issues, those mommy issues, those issues that caused her to try to hide, that makeup starts. Then she went through a time where she took it all off. She looked in the mirror one day and she saw how beautiful she was. You know what she said? She said, Athena, I'm beautiful for real. I'm really pretty. Like, I knew that. I saw you. I saw past all of it. I saw past all of it. And now she's starting to put on stuff just a little bit. And then she's beautiful. She don't even need it, but she's gorgeous, right? Trying to hide pain. How many of you ladies are putting on makeup trying to hide pain? You buying paint. You think paint don't fix it. Paint don't fix it, babe. It don't fix it. Y'all listen to this. She buys what she wants to keep up with the Joneses. Okay? Her value is in materialistic things. So she gets the big house. Nothing wrong with a big house. Don't y'all listen to me. There's nothing wrong with the big house. Nothing wrong. I want y'all to think that. She buys the big house, a flashy car. Her kids got every Jordan new that's out, and she's struggling to eat. She's making the rich richer while she's getting poor. She makes bad investments. It's all about what she looks like. A sleeping queen is materialistic. And a lot of times that comes from not having when she got up when she was younger. She didn't have it. People laughed at her. She felt inferior because she didn't have. And so now she looks to the material things to compensate for it in her adulthood. Sweetheart, you listen to me. That is not the way you do that. So now you've gotten yourself in the house. Now listen, and you're so creative. If your money wasn't so tied up, you could actually be using that extra money to bring in some figures because you're so talented. Let me tell y'all something. Use your creativity and have your kids help you out and claim it on your taxes. You hear what I'm trying to say? Like, yep, my kids was my employees. We starting a business because I can cook my butt off. And right now, during this time, people done got used to calling in places to eat. You can feed full families. Like, I'm just going to feed full. I told my sister she can cook so well. I said, look, boo, you need to start feeding families at this point because you the bomb. And she started her own little cooking thing. I'm so proud of her. Like, look, proud of her. Like, pay off your stuff. Paid it off. See, listen. Like, no, we not struggling for nothing. Sleeping Queen struggle for no reason at all because they materialistic. And she begs for what she needs. Now I'm calling mama because the kids can't eat because I done paid the SLA bill and the mansion bill. Because the bank is crazy and they'll give you the money if they think you can wing it. Okay, real quick. Okay, let's get off of here real quick. Let me hurry up. She mistreats the people who love her. She mistreats her children. She mistreats the dog, the cat, the rat, the husband. All of them get mistreated. She's angry and she's bitter. She is ruled by jealousy and envy. And jealousy, let me tell y'all something really quickly. Do you not know that jealousy and envy and strife is the outgrowth of self-hatred? She hates herself so much. It's so much hate that it overflows and she spews it onto other people. She evil as I don't know what. Because she's mad and she's angry. Do I have any angry queens on here today? I'm angry. I'm angry. Life wasn't good to me. Life was not good to me. Y'all just don't understand. Baby, uh-uh, uh-uh. We're going to fix that. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. She has walls and bricks around her heart, creating an emotional prison. She fears rejection so much that she hides. This is the woman you can't find come out. She lives in the house with her cats. She lives in the, I'm scared. I don't want to be hurt no more. I can't take, I don't even want the mailman to look at me wrong. I don't want to tell me that I was too close to the mail. I can't take rejection no more. I've been rejected so bad. I don't feel like nobody loves me for real. I don't feel like nobody loves me. I didn't feel like my parents love me. Some of you guys have been so broken that you won't even allow the right people to love you. God has somebody for you, but you got these walls up, this emotional prison. And if they came along, you would just shut the door in their face. And that's the truth, because you don't know how to love. And it's okay, because there's a remedy for that, right? Now, real quickly, let's look at the relationships of a sleeping queen. Y'all sleeping queens, y'all waking up today. Come on, I want y'all to say, wake up, sleeping queen. Put it in here. Put it in the comments. Wake up. I'm waking up today. I'm not sleeping no more. Wake up, queen. Wake up. It's your time to wake up. You waking up today. You're not sleeping no more. I'm walking into my destiny. I'm becoming who God is calling me to be. I am waking up today. I'm waking up. Some of y'all need to go tell your boyfriend who's been treating you kind of bad. Look, boo, I'm waking up today. You're like, what you talking about? Like, I'm just saying, I'm waking up. I'm not staying here no more. I'm not doing this no more. All right, let's look at this. The relationships of the sleeping queen. She has a cycle of attracting men who cannot commit. She attracts men who are emotionally unavailable, and she doesn't trust the man to be the man. So let me go with one. I think I read two of them. She has a cycle of attracting men who will not commit emotionally. He does not commit emotionally. He's there, but he does not give you the emotional support that you need. So what happens is we attract people who have our life wounds. Because see, the truth is, when you're you going through emotionally, you really shouldn't be seeking out relationships. But what happens is when women are going through emotionally, she is seeking and chasing validation. And usually that's in a relationship. And when she can't find it in a relationship, then she attracts friends. She attracts her friends, her inner circle of people who cannot give her what she needs. So she is surrounded by people who leech and leech and leech off of her. She's become the people pleaser. And out of her empty self, she's trying to give and she's drained and she's depleted. All because I won't sit down and take the time to do the work. Sleeping queens are sleeping because they haven't done the work. She doesn't trust that her inner beauty is enough, so she uses her body. She uses her body. Wow. She uses her body and wastes her resources to attract relationships. She uses sex. If I can throw this on him so good, he gonna think about. Let me tell y'all something. Sex don't hold a man. Do you hear me? The best, and you may get in his head. You may do all these special favors for him. I'm here to tell you, sex don't hold a man. Yes, it's an emotional, it's a high that they say is a high better than cocaine, right? Okay. But sex will not hold a man. Do you hear me? It does not hold a man. Let me tell y'all something. When a man really loves you, He will wait for you. When a man really loves you, you ain't trying to bring him to, you ain't getting in his bed to show yourself. You're going to allow him to see your beauty. This is number one. And you're not going to spend all your money. You know how many women that spent their tax check on a man? You know how many women I get the call like I thought he said he was gonna do this. He helped deplete it. My account. I don't have any money. I don't have this. My stimulus money that went trying to hold a man. That's how bad women who don't know they worth chase validation. You're begging for love. So I use my body. I use my money. I use my resources. I'm wasting and I'm wasting because I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved. Can somebody love me, please? Can somebody love me, please? So here's my money. Here's my children's money. Here's my stimulus. Here's this. And here you can have the house. And the kids will have to move because I don't know my worth. Nuh-uh. No, ma'am. No, you can't have that. But today say, wake up, queen. Wake up. Get up. I ain't doing that no more. I need some of y'all for real. Listen to me. I need for some of y'all that resonated with. I need for some of y'all right now. I need y'all to say today is my last day begging for love. I'm not begging for love, not another day in my life. I'm not begging. I don't care who didn't love me. I don't care if my mama wasn't there. I don't care if my daddy wasn't there. I don't care. I'm not begging for love no more. I'm going to get myself together. I'm going to heal my wounds and I'm going to stand up and I'm going to walk. And when I walk, that man who I'm supposed to have, he's going to find me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not begging for love. And let me tell y'all something. Does that happen overnight? No, it does not happen overnight. I'm here to tell you it don't. That's not something going to happen overnight. You got to work for that. You got to work for that. You got to work for that. That takes a lot of soul shifting. But you can do it. You hear me, queen? You can do it. You can do it. Come on, say, wake up, queen. I'm waking up. The unconscious queen allows unproductive relationships to eat her time. You in this relationship, you know this person means you absolutely no good at all. He don't mean you no good. He don't mean your kids no good. And listen, you can have a person in your life pay the bills, do this, do that, do this, but they're constantly belittling you, constantly striking at your emotions, constantly striking at your fears, making you feel like you don't belong, making you feel like a second-class citizen. Come on. And you stay. And you say, listen, I ain't even talking to the married women, but I understand that, okay, you said for better or for worse. I'm talking to the one you ain't got to stay. If he, can I say this? Don't take this wrong. I say this to my clients and they hear it. And maybe they don't hear it. If they are, say amen. If he died today, what would you do? Now, don't wish death on him because he's a human being, needs to heal too. What I'm saying is y'all act like y'all can't live without a person. But if the Lord took him today, in a month, you be trying to find your next fix. You cry, but you find that next fix. What I'm trying to say is you can live without him. Or you can take a break. You can take a break. A queen knows when she needs to take a break. She knows when she needs to take a break and she takes one. And she honors herself and she gives herself a break. Like, boo, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even love me. I can't love you. I don't know how to love me. I'm begging for you. I don't want to beg for you no more. I don't want to beg for me. I just want to wake up and become. I want my children to wake up and become. I want to have no more children. And they watching me get dogged and mistreated. Or they're watching me dog and mistreat people. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, let me hurry up. She tolerates emotional abuse and physical abuse. Matter of fact, she may even be the physical and emotional abuser. Y'all, women are not always, they are not always the victims. Sometimes our sleeping queens are wrong and they're rude and they mean and they're abusive. I see a lot of sleeping queens be abusive. I remember we was at a bus stop and this lady, her daughter wanted something to eat and she couldn't give her nothing to eat. I'll never forget this. She was at the bus stop and I was at a red light and her daughter said, "Mom, I'm not hungry." She said, "Well, drink this water." She said, "Mom, I'm not thirsty." She said, "Mom, I'm not thirsty." And her mom threw the water in her face. Boy, woo, I almost got out of my car. But my compassion, like this woman really wanted to give her kids. She didn't have food to give her right then. They had to get home. And out of her emotions, she made her daughter feel like crap. You see what I mean? Can you imagine how that girl is going to grow up to be a sleeping queen? She not knowing her worth. Y'all got to wake up. Your children need you to wake up. Somebody need to say, "My children need me to wake up. My children need me to wake up. They need me to wake up." Okay, a sleeping queen hops from relationship to relationship in fear of being alone and fear of not being wanted. So she ends one relationship and goes right into the other relationship. Okay, guys, I'm just now seeing comments. I'm so sorry. Hi, you guys. I'll look at here. I got a few streams going on right now, but I'm telling y'all. So she goes from one relationship to another relationship because she's scared. Listen, this is truth. That fear is real. It's a real fear. So I'm not here to say, "Oh, you shouldn't be scared." Yes, it's a real fear when you ain't dealt with the fear of abandonment, when you ain't dealt with nobody was really there for me emotionally, and I'm seeking that out, and I'm scared to be by myself. And being by myself means I'm not enough. Because I'm looking on Facebook and I'm looking on at these people, and they all booed up taking these cute little pictures. And I want to be the one booed up taking cute little pictures too. Girl, let me tell you something. Queen, let me tell you something. You may be taking cute little pictures. You don't know what that person is going through with their cute little picture. Okay? You don't know what they're going through. She dummies herself down in her relationships. Y'all, a queen, that ego of a queen that soars will find herself in the chicken coop trying to belong because she don't see herself as valuable as other eagles. Have you found yourself in the chicken coop with the chickens? Because you need to feel a little bit like I'm somebody. So I'm gonna go down here with the chicken. That you a chicken man? You an eagle, and you went and found a chicken of a man. And can I tell y'all something, y'all women who go to the chicken coop to find a man? They know. They see your eagleness. They see your wings. They know all you got to do is flip and they'll fly way over there. They see your value. You don't see your value. And since so you decided to hop yourself down into a chicken coop and devalue yourself, well, they just get right on into that, help devalue you too. Well, you ain't nothing but a chicken anyway. And you know you an eagle. But you know what? You know what helps you get out that chicken coop? It's these type of boot camps right here that you submit yourself to, and every day you tune into them, and all these resources they have on this internet and YouTube and Facebook and these groups that help you wake up, queen. You tune into them and you listen to them until you start becoming. You listen to them until you start acting. You start putting some work to this thing. Miss Athena, I think I need a coach. Miss Athena, I think I need some help because I can't do this by myself. I'm tired of living in secrecy. I'm tired of wearing a facade. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. Sleeping queen. Come on, somebody say, "Wake up." It's time for me to wake up. I got to get up. Come on. I'm sounding the alarm today. Wake up, queen. Yeah, I'm screaming, "Wake up, queen." It's time to wake up. Get up. You've been laying there too long. You've been in some unproductive situations too long. Your fears has been ruling you too long. Your children need you to wake up. I'm going to say that again. Your man, your husband needs you to wake up. Some of y'all would just wake up. You wake your husband up. If you wake up, you wake your man up. You wake your mama up, some of you. If you just wake up, you break generational curses. If you just wake up, you help break addictions. You just wake up, you will heal. You'll heal your sister. You'll heal your brother. If you just wake up. If you just wake up. Why do I say that? Because it's time for you to gain the courage. It's time for you to do the work. What are you doing so much that you don't have time to fix it? I'm here to, and this, it don't happen overnight. Oh, it's work. It's heart-wrenching work. It's tearful work. It's crying work, but it's a victorious work. When I woke up, y'all, when I woke up, my life changed. My children begin to heal. My children begin, I ain't getting teary-eyed, I ain't doing this, but they begin to heal. Labels. I begin to peel labels off my family. Like, we ain't living up to that label. Y'all done labeled, I labeled myself. I'm not living up to those labels I done put on myself. I'm not doing that. I'm not dummying myself down for people no more. No. Not doing it. I'm not going to the chicken coop to find a man. So I can feel like, as long as I can get an inferior man, I can feel like something. I'm not going to manipulate and deceive people to get what I want anymore. Everything I have enough within myself to be. I don't have to manipulate no more. I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to be called out my name not another day in my life. And some of y'all queens, you have to stop calling your children out of their names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your mother called you out your name. I'm sorry that somebody was so mean and rude to you that out of anger, your emotional realm, you spew that into your children. I'm sorry, but you got to stop it. Stop that. You stop that. It's not nice. And your children gonna be like you, watching one of these, praying she can come out of her emotional state. That brokenness. If you don't stop it. If you a queen on here today and you beating on your children, you smacking them everywhere, stop that. That may have happened to you, and I'm sorry it happened to you. You did not deserve it, but neither do they. You are setting them up to beg later on in life. You're setting up to be angry. You're setting them up to hurt other people. You're setting them up to fail. Stop it. You know that's you today. I need you to put in your heart, say, today is the last day I am mean to my children. Today is the last day I am mean to myself. Some of you guys, my pastor said on Sunday, some people are sitting there cutting themselves in secret because you hate yourself so much. I want you to tell yourself today, Queen, this is the last day. I'm going to go get me some help. And when you go to cut yourself, when you put that knife to your skin, I want you to say, oh, not today. Nope, put it back. And you come back and rewatch this video. I'm a queen. I don't cut myself. And then I need you to forgive yourself for those scars. We're going to do some work because we're going to get out of this. Okay, really quickly. I got to get off of here. So we were created to, let me say this to y'all. Let me tell you why. Women who lack self-awareness, because they weren't properly nurtured, cannot nurture themselves. And so now it's your time to nurture you. Okay, I'm sorry daddy wasn't there. I'm sorry mommy wasn't there. I'm sorry they didn't give you what you needed, but now you're here. So what do I do here? And I need y'all to stop. You're not a victim to it anymore. You're not. You don't have to be. So I need you to look back at yesterday. Cheryl, sometimes, let me tell you something, babe. Yeah, the queen has to put on her crown and say, if I got to sit by myself, I refuse to go to the chicken coop. She said, I can't even go to the chicken coop anymore. I know that's right. I can't go there no more. I can't either. I feel you. I feel you. Yes, Brittany. Oh, honey, you gonna wake up, baby, because you a queen. And if you need help, I'm gonna tell y'all how to get it because you can get it. Y'all can get the help today. I'm sorry, y'all. Regina said, I'm going to share this message. Yes, babe. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys are choosing to wake up. I'm so happy you're choosing to wake up. It's time to get up. It's time to, you know what? Tell your children. If your children, y'all got adult children, and you see there's queen, your queen sleeping on themselves, your daughter queens, tell her, say, come on, queen, wake up. Send her this video. Share it with her. Share it with this with other women. Share it. Like, I know some women just like me sleeping on themselves. Let me share this to them real quick. I'm gonna finish this out. Our women are suffering from broken consciousness because they are birthed from broken men. That's why you're broken. That's why you're unconscious. It's because we're both in this society who tries to dummy us down. I'll tell y'all now, our society tries to make us feel like we're second class citizens. Even though we have fought to become who we are today, they still fight to keep us in our place. But God gave us the permission when He said, I gave you dominion to subdue and rule. What do queens do? We rule too, right beside our kings. And when you're alone, you're not really alone. You have a king. He never leave or forsake you, right? So these are some of the things we covered today. Um, because when I'm gonna say this is that when we are unaware of who we are, we'll settle. So we're not settling anymore, right? So these are things we covered today so far. In our sleeping queens, what makes us a sleeping queen is emotional childhood wounds, society broken standards, okay? A perverted society. Why do you feel like you got to use your body? You feel like you got to use your body because for years that's what men dummied us down to, sex objects. Listen to the songs that's being played on the radio. I looked at, it's funny because I was making a joke of it. Yes, it's a song called the Bust It Challenge. And I'm looking at these women. It's all about their bodies. And not all women are like that. We got some bad women, but I'm going to tell y'all something. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? What does it profit you to be doing well in your career and crying yourself asleep at night? What does it profit you to be in a marriage that you don't feel loved and you don't love yourself? What does it profit you to have houses and cars and you and your soul is wounded? What? I told my husband, I said, babe, I'd rather live in a shack happy than on top of a hill broken. And that's the truth. When you see these celebrities kill themselves or they're depressed, come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Okay, really quickly. So society broke standards, toxic relationship, and self-condemnation. Y'all queens, some of you guys are so hard on yourself, it don't make no sense. I want you to do this. When you find the enemy tormenting you at night, tormenting you and tormenting you and tormenting you, I need you to tell the enemy to shut up. And then I need you to, I say this all the time, so I know y'all like, Miss Athena, why you always tell us to say shut up and tell yourself to shut up? Athena, shut up. I'm not going to sit and rehearse the past over no more. I'm not doing this no more. No. My husband left me. So what? He left. Good. Didn't need him anyway. He left me for another woman. So what? So what? He don't want to talk to me anymore. So what? Good. That gives you time to heal. That gives you time to do the work. Get your journals. Listen, y'all. Tomorrow, hopefully, I have it up. I forgot to put it up before we came. I have a journal called Queen Notes. Queen Notes, or just get you a journal. You can order it. Get you a journal and write out those things. I want you tonight, before you go to bed, tonight, y'all do the work. Are y'all willing to do the work? How many of y'all willing to do the work? How many of y'all willing to do the work? Who's willing? Okay. So tonight, homework assignment tonight for boot camp. I want you to write down your fears. Now you've listened to this. I want you to say, I want you to write down what it is that's keeping you from becoming and evolving into your best self. What is it? And don't be afraid. Say it. You saying it to yourself. Write it. I don't want you to just say it. I want you to write it down. Was it the fact that, listen, we're not victims. We're no longer victims. I want you to write it down. Write that experience down that you can't get over. Write it down. Write down. Listen, y'all, a little bit about me, real transparently. I am a woman who's overcome rape and molestation over and over not one time, not two times, not three times. You hear me? Burns. I'd have been burnt. I got cut. You hear me? I had to fight. I had to fight. do you people off of me? Do you hear me? But I did it and I overcame it. I had to fight labels and labels. A woman with 6 kids who did not know her worth in a crazy, I left a marriage and went into a whole crazy, crazy fool relationship. I had to turn around and ask my kids to forgive me. Just into a stupid relationship. Running from one, that's why I say running from one relationship and into another one. Okay, that's transparent. I'm gonna tell you that, y'all queens. Some of y'all can totally agree, totally understand. You've been there, right? So that's transparency today. I haven't always been where I am today. Have not. I've been through something, but I make my past serve me, and it's serving me well. My pastor tells me, Marilyn Crutchy, a woman that helped wake me up. She was like, "Wake up! It's time to get up." And this is the thing, when I met her, I was ready to wake up. Matter of fact, I think I was waking. I just didn't know which way to go. And I make that thing. She said, Athena, you make it serve you. Every rape, every label, every time you felt abuse, every emotional abuse, every physical abuse, you make it serve you. And today it's serving me well. And it serves me, I make it serve me by me being on here with you saying, if I can do it, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. I know how it feels. Boundaries broken by the time I'm 5 years old. Couldn't smell Johnson and Johnson lotion because that's the lotion that was used to bring me down. Come on, somebody. But today I actually use it. But there for years I couldn't use it because men used it to break me. But I'm not broken. I don't even give them tears. They ain't even worth tears. And I can tell y'all that with strength that I overcame it. And you can too. So don't you let the fact that you've been molested and raped rule your life. Not that you make it serve you. You make it serve you. You win. You win by getting up and overcoming it. Look at them and say, you thought you had me. You thought you was going to keep me broken. But baby, baby, I'm queen. Did you not know I rise from these occasions? Do you not know that God put it in me to get up and be? And if I can rise from it, so can you. And when I met my pastor, and not to give her all these accolades, I found out that she had been through what I had been through. And it was in a Break Every Chain conference in the aftercare. I was already on this healing journey that I can actually see the light. I saw the light. I was like, I do not have to let this do this to me anymore. And so I know what it is. I know what it is to come back from a broken marriage. I know what it is to be cheated on. I know what it is to be, honey, I can tell y'all some things I'm going to leave alone. I know what it is, but I also know what it is to forgive. Some of y'all won't forgive. Y'all sitting there holding these people hostage, holding yourself hostage to those experiences. And I'm here to tell you that you are doing yourself an injustice. You are keeping yourself in an emotional prison. Today, one of the people that raped me in my, that did, I can shake their hand and love them. And I remember the day where I would look at them, I would get sick as a dog. I'm over it. I'm over it because they were broken too. Broken people make broken people. They beget broken people. Amen. So why do I tell y'all that? Because some of you women been through a lot. I know you've been through a lot. I'm not saying this to judge you. I don't want you to judge yourself. Baby, I've been there. And I may not have your story. And your story may not be my story. You may have never been raped a day in your life, but you may have been emotionally raped. Maybe somebody, I don't know what it is that got you sleeping on your purpose. But baby, I'm telling you, it's time to wake up. Queen, you wake up. You wake up. Listen to me. Real quickly, I'm going to get just over these 5 more steps. We out of here. This means if you want to wake up, a sleeping queen has to intentionally set out to deal with the issues that keep her in bondage. You have to heal on purpose. I have a book called I Healed on Purpose, and it helps you to identify the emotional wounds that is ruling, the fears. We have different fears, all stemming from the root of rejection. whether it's humiliation or shame or betrayal or injustice, whatever it is. And so, with those five core wounds, you get to find out which of those five wounds are ruling your mind, that rules your life, that makes your decisions. And then I give you the steps to heal those wounds. So get that book. I'll put it on here, or after the live, I'll post it. So what you're going to do is you're going to stop running and hiding from your experiences, your past painful, unfortunate experiences. You're going to acknowledge those experiences. Acknowledge it. Sit down and write those things out tonight. I want you to write them out. I want you to write the things that you need to acknowledge tonight. Write those fears out tonight. And then I need you to offer compassion for each one of those things that you write out. I need you to forgive it. If you need to write a letter this week, even if you don't get to it tonight during this boot camp, after you write your things out tonight, I want you to write a letter. I need you to write a letter. And if you need my help, schedule a session. Go on my Facebook and schedule a session, and I will help walk you through it. Write a letter to the people that hurt you. Don't give it to them. You ain't got to call them. This is for you. This ain't for them. You are breaking the power of that over your life. So you're going to write that out. Write, Daddy, you wasn't there for me. And Uncle Billy walked in the room while you wasn't there. Mama, you were so busy entertaining stepdaddy. He was sleeping with me too. And maybe that's not the case. Daddy, you were so busy that you forgot to acknowledge me. You wasn't there when I needed you. Write that stuff out. Write it out. Write it on separate pieces of paper. Take this week and write that stuff out. Get it out of you. Get it out of you. And when you get done with those letters, I want you to burn them. And as you burn them, I remember burning my letters. I remember the tears that came. I remember sitting in the room with tears all that. One day I wrote all them letters. And boy, I don't know if I would do it like that again, but I did it. And then that night I burnt them. And I'm going to tell y'all, that night a burden lifted off my heart. I promise y'all. I promise you. Okay, really quickly. Unforgiveness will keep you tormented. Unforgiveness torments you. It's a tormentor. It keeps you tormented, depressed, anxious, angry, and bitter. Now think of a woman who's all that. Can you become a queen? Ain't no queen running around with all that baggage. The Bible said lay aside every weight. That's a weight. Those are weights. You carrying burdens that don't belong to you. All right, let me say this to y'all real quickly. Y'all, some of y'all daddies can't come back and say they're sorry. They can't fix it. They can't go back and fix it if you want them to. Uncle Billy did what he did. The rape has happened. The abandonment has happened. Mama may have given you up. Maybe you was in foster care, whatever it is. They can't go back and bring you back in and start you over. So you have to release that thing. All right? So because of that, because you cannot go back in time, you need to forgive yourself. Listen, y'all need to put yourself on the first thing to forgive. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Matter of fact, after you put on everybody else, put yourself last, because that's a hard person to forgive. Y'all, when I had to forgive myself, I'm giving y'all a lot because I got 3 days, and tomorrow we ain't talking about this. Because tomorrow we got to walk into our queendom-ness. We ain't talking about the past. We moving towards the future. So put it on there. So we're going to acknowledge our fears this week. And then I need you to write, acknowledge your fears, write the people that hurt you, forgive them. As you write them, you burn them and say, I forgive you. And I need you to write yourself. And right after you write yourself for everything that you hold your self hostage for, I need you to put, after you're done, I want you to put across that piece of paper, I am forgiven. And then I need you to burn it. Then I need you to burn it. I need you to burn, because at the end of this, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. We're going to go to our Creator, and we're going to ask our Creator. We're going to shed all them limiting beliefs, and we're going to give our Creator permission to download our visions, because we are clearing the rubbish that keeps us blinded to our purpose. Amen? All right. Like I said, the Bible says, lay aside every weight. Your past is a weight. It's a weight. Today, I want you to say, wake up, queen. I'm forgiving my past. I'm forgiving the people in it. I ain't holding my husband. If your husband cheated on you 72 million times, I forgive him too. I forgive him. You figure out what you're going to do with your life. You deserve to be happy. What am I going to do? God, tell me which way to go. In the meantime, I'm not a victim to people no more. I'm not victim to my kids, not victim to my past. Not another day. All right. So we are going to release the weight. We are releasing the weight. You guys, I hope we need to honor ourselves. Queen, honor yourself this day. Honor yourself this day. See, I'm honoring myself this day. I'm offering myself some compassion so that I can heal, so that I can forgive myself. I'm offering compassion to the other people that hurt me so I can release the weight of burdens that hold me down and keep me depressed and anxious and fearful. The doctors have said I'm depressed. The doctor said I'm bipolar. The doctor said I'm all of this. And the truth is, I'm just hurting like I don't know what. I'm not going to let rejection rule my life, not another day in my life. I'm going to learn how to reject rejection by healing the wounds of my past, taking responsibility of my stuff, and making people responsible for their stuff. When people reject me, that's they problem. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to take on that and become the strong woman that I'm supposed to be. I hope I encouraged y'all today. If I encouraged y'all today, can I just get a few hearts to let me know that I encouraged you guys today? I'm happy you guys came on. I'm happy you got y'all more than anything. I'm happy that you guys are taking the time to do the work. You got to do the, and it's not an easy work. And it's a journey, it's not a destination. So on this journey, things happen. But as you are learning to heal, when things do happen, you know how to address it and you won't internalize it and allow you to take your crown off. You will wear your crown and you're going to wear it through pain. You're going to wear it through unfortunate mistakes. You're going to wear it through failure. You're going to wear it through success. You will never take your crown off again. A queen doesn't take her crown off. She's she doesn't become her queendomship is not taken away from her because she made a mistake. Come on now. You're never not going to be a queen, so why not act like it, right? So anyway, I hope I encourage you guys today. Also, real quickly, if you're ready to start your healing journey and you feel like you need someone to help you, reach out to me. This is not a sales pitch. It's not, but the truth of the matter is you don't have to walk this alone. Okay. And also, if you say, well, you know what, Athena, I may not be ready to do that. I may not be ready to talk to someone. We do have resources. First of all, use your resources. You have a therapist, go to therapy. Go there. Go do what you have to do. Do the work. Also, my book, I Healed on Purpose. I Healed on Purpose, like I said, it help you show shift. It help you do that soulless realm work. And then I have a book called Woman Up. Nice Girls Finish Last. It's going to help you learn how to set boundaries. It's going to let you learn how to walk into your truth and be bold enough to be who God called you to be. You queen, you amazing queen. Listen, guys, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I will be back. I will be back. I'll be back and we'll be talking about the conscious queen, the awakened queen. Okay. And so I'm going to give you some tips on how to stand up and take on what you're supposed to take on, how to become, how to walk into your queendomness, how to take your place, how to sit on your throne and hold your head up. We're going to talk about the qualities of a queen and how you walk this thing out. Yep, it's a crash course, but the good part about it is it's always available to you. Listen, you guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Now, listen, this is the thing. I got to learn how to get in here and shut myself down. I want to thank you guys. You are welcome, Brittany. She said thank you. Um, you guys, hold on one second. I'm coming in here. I'm sorry. She said thank you. I'm reading y'all's comments right now, and I don't know how to reply because I'm using this new thing. Yes, ma'am, you guys. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited. Hi, Jan. And Trina was on here. You guys are on here. Listen, you guys, I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for you. Don't forget tomorrow. Y'all share this video. I'm not taking it down. So share it. If you got it off my coaching page, you are more than welcome to share it. Hopefully I was able to go live in any of my groups, you guys. So don't forget to share it. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.